they can't get it. Like it's Medicaid insurance. So every person that I do it for, I goes around and find them and ask them who they want.
So you're not responsible for 2023 CR.
And just like that, we're in the
Asterisk felony weapons charges in Texas are no joke. We're talking 2 to 10 years. Already, the pressure's on. Will Brandon Reese walk out with probation or end up behind bars? Asterisk.
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $500 fine. State recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes.
State? Next, I'm showing you outside the agreement. The state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and 160 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, sir. Offer states exhibit all attachments.
Defense has no objection.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we'd like to.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
He's got one prior felony back in 2000. It wasn't a weapons charge. It was a evading, I think. And I don't think that he has any other felony.
Asterisk, notice the plea bargain here. 4 years prison, but suspended for probation if the judge agrees. It sounds like a break, but probation is basically prison with homework, one slip, and the full sentence comes crashing down. Asterisk.
admitting to a dirty drug test before the results even come in, but here's the twist: even small admissions can weigh heavily when the judge decides your future.
You upset
So do you call these people on the phone?
I goes around and find them and ask them who they want.
So you're not responsible for the spam calls I receive from that? Wow. Okay. So when you drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
I'm operating dirty. I am.
Okay. See, you got to be honest with me right now, because now's the time to let me know everything. All right, what are you going to be dirty for?
Marijuana.
What else?
See, that's all I do. That's all I do.
Well, you can't do that anymore.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, what's the court cost in this? All right, so the court costs in this case are approximately $325. Are you able to pay that off in installments?
Yes.
Okay. So the court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's a $500 fine. That will be probated. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. How far did you go in school?
To 10.
Why? Why didn't you graduate? I tell people this all the time. You know what's a shame? School here is free. I've seen some documentaries where little children, elementary school children, they have to walk to go to school. And Lawrence O'Donnell has this thing, and I try to send donations to him. It's called Kids in Need of Desks. And you know what that is? Kids, Kids, in need of desks, Desks. And you know what it is? There's a country, and I want to say it's on the continent of Africa. It may be Malawi. They do not have desks for students to sit at. So they sit on the floor. And the floor, it's not carpeted. It's just a dirt floor. And so what he did, he said, you know what? These children need desks. So the donations go to this company that's there. So the people in the village, the men will have a job. They make desks for the students, and then the desks go to those students. And you know, those students who don't have electricity, don't have running water, some of them now, they've gone back. They are now doctors. And here in America, you will have people who come here. don't even speak the English language. Next thing you know who the valedictorian or first in class is? Somebody who came in here and didn't speak the language. I don't know what's wrong with people dropping out of school and acting like it's too hard. And since it's Black History Month, slaves were not even allowed to read. And here you are, don't have any barriers to going to school. And I'm sure if you needed a uniform, they would have paid for it, but you don't even need a uniform. You just show up. And guess what? That school in Malawi, they don't even get to go there and have breakfast and lunch and dinner and all of that. So there is absolutely no excuse. So other than hustling to get people to sign up for Medicaid, Medicare, because I'm not going to allow that, what skills do you have to make money?
I know how to do a lot of things.
Well, you're going to have to do it. And how much is that necklace?
Silver, like
I know. And the earrings and the teeth. Okay.
Silver.
All right. So there's going to be no harmful or injurious contact with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The UA hotline, test him for levels. Proof of employment. And with the employment, he can no longer do what he's doing now. You're going to have to do something else. I'm going to want 90 sober meetings in 90 days. We can do a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow TAP recommendations. We'll start with intensive outpatient treatment, field visits, 1 time per month for 5 months. Do the gang evaluation. Of course, if the Ferragamo comes back with what I think it's going to come back, then you all probably won't need to do the field visits for 1 time per month. The gang supervision will handle that. There's going to be 180 hours of community service restitution. That will be waived if you are in if you obtain your GED, or if you obtain some sort of certificate for a trade. You understand? And I know that when people have been to prison, it's hard to get trades or do this. But when I was a defense attorney, I had clients who would go to prison, they would get out and they would become, what is it called? Welders, because there's a big need for welders. And being in prison did not stop them from being able to do that. All right. Probation. Is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Oh, ma'am.
All right. Last thing I'm going to add is no unsupervised contact with minors. And let me just tell you the reason why I'm doing that. Because I know that you need to take care of yourself before you try to be in a relationship with somebody where they have young children. You understand? Yeah. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good morning. All right. So, have you read the supplemental report? Everyone, please whisper. Have you read the supplemental report and discovered what the probation has complaints about?
You said I have to give him my address.
This is where probation cases often fall apart: repeated violations, testing positive, not giving an address, missing check-ins, 1 or 2 mistakes might get a warning, but keep stacking them up, and you're practically handing...
Asterisk, here's the turning point. The defense is pushing probation, but do you think Brandon can really handle the strict rules that come with it? Let me know what you decide if you were the judge. Asterisk.
Pocket is powerful, and it's not just poetic in legal terms. Brandon now controls his own fate. Follow the rules, stay free, break them, and that key unlocks a prison cell.
All right, so while you're waiting for another job to come around, you're going to have to get employment outside of your field, because you're an adult, you have to eat. Nobody else should be supporting you. You understand? All right, is there anything else you need from the court? Probation, is there anything else?
I know this, but did you want me to brief you with a monthly?
We're going to do You know what? Once he tests negative, patch him. And then we'll see what happens. So we'll do regular random UAs. And make sure they test for levels. And then once he's negative, then patch. All right. Anything else? All right. Thank you. Do better. You understand? You should be thinking that, you know what? You have a key in your pocket to the prison. And you can either use that key to open it or not. And you should put a key in your pocket. And every time you look at that key and you see all those CBD places, you need to ask yourself, hey, I have a key. Do I want to use it to go to prison? It's completely up to you.
Wow. Admitting to a dainty drug test in open court before it's even confirmed. That kind of honesty can either save you or sink you. Judges remember moments like this.